Hi, my name is Tom Lang. I'm an associate here at MPL Law Firm, and I practice mainly in the area of civil litigation and municipal law. And today I'd like to talk to you about the beginnings of a lawsuit. It's usually a kind of a scary occasion for people when it's served on them, and can equally be so when you're the one doing the serving and the pleading. So, in a nutshell, litigation in Pennsylvania starts in two ways. One, there is a writ of summons, or there is a complaint. The complaint is going to give you a lot more information. A writ of summons is just basically a piece of paper which tells you there's an action against you. When you are deciding to start litigation, let's say you want to be the plaintiff in a matter, there's a lot to consider. One of the most important things is this worth it? And that's harder to quantify sometimes for individuals because people get wrapped up and think I really care about this thing, but they don't realize the dollars and cents that are come into getting out of that suit, what you're looking for. And so that's why it's critical that you reach out to an attorney like MPL Law Firm to see what the ins and outs of what you're asking for are, because you could be getting yourself in a quagmire that is going to be painful and very costly to get out of. On the other hand, you could find out that yeah, this is something I need to pursue, and there's actually great remedies at law, and it's often difficult for someone, a lay individual, to make that kind of assessment. Let's say that you're on the defensive side, which can be particularly concerning. You're going to get a letter in the mail, and it's going to say, usually served either by an individual or a sheriff, and it's going to say you have a certain amount of time to respond. It's a complaint. It's 20 days in Pennsylvania. You must take that very seriously. If you don't act, it's one of the worst things you can do. Some people decided to sit on their laurels. 20 days goes by, and all of a sudden you can get a default judgment against you, and the court could issue an order to take your property, your money. So it's very, very serious. And one of the best things you can do in these situations is to reach out to legal counsel, again, like MPL Law Firm, or one of the other numerous services that can direct you to an attorney in the area. And just as a note, that you may want to consider would be reaching out to the Bar Center. So here in York, we have the York Bar Association. They have a Rolodex of all the attorneys in the area. They can get you in touch with the people you may need to know. So that's a great suggestion. So again, the other thing to keep in mind with that timeline is that there's options to resolve this matter. And that's something that a lot of people, when they're wrapped up in the moment, especially if it's a really tense environment, very strong disagreement you have with the other person who's suing you or you are suing them, it's hard to see through the trees and picture the forest and actually get to a resolution. And that's another great area where a lawyer can come in, like an MPL Law Firm, where we can walk you through the process of how to hopefully resolve this issue without spending a bunch more money and time and effort through litigation, because litigation is extremely costly. And if it can ever be resolved without it, that's the route we like to go. And so again, when you're in a situation, whether you're being served a lawsuit's being served on you, you should reach out to competent counsel like myself here at MPL Law Firm or some of our other attorneys, partners, associates that can help guide you through the process. So again, try not to panic in those situations. Take your time, be methodical about it, and reach out to counsel to make sure you have the best decision to arm yourself with. Again, thank you. I'm Tom Lang with MPL Law Firm, and we hope to hear from you.